everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy and for today's video tutorial I have a really fun one for you. Last month I put it to my Instagram followers. I had 3 polls. One was a stamp set poll, one was a coloured poll, and the other one was whether it was going to be a 3D project or a card project. So the results are in. Now nothing's better than won the stamp set poll. Misty Moonlight won the colour poll, and the 3D challenge won over whether it was going to be a card or a 3D project. So let me show you what I've created today and what we're going to make. This gorgeous cookies box, isn't it gorgeous? It's using the pizza boxes that are in the Stampin' Up annual catalogue. Let's get over and we'll get started. All the items I'm using for today's project are on your screen, and we're using the white pizza boxes from the annual catalogue. They are in packs of 8 and they're $10 here in Australia. I'm also using the Nothing's Better Than bundle, which I absolutely love. Now to colour in the white pizza boxes, we have re-inker of Night of Navy and also rubbing alcohol that I've just filled with the spritzer. Now you can actually make your box a lot more vibrant in colour by adding more re-inker, but I really like the light colour that the Misty Moonlight look that it gives you with the Night of Navy. So we have 3 inks there that we're using: Early Espresso, Cinnamon Cider and Misty Moonlight. And to create those 4 cookies, we have the outline in 3 of them are Early Espresso, 1 Cinnamon Cider, and then we're going to go in and second generation stamp with 2 of them, and then going in, and I've just tested these out, but we're going back in with full strength cinnamon cider, and that creates our 4 cookies. The sentiment is in Misty Moonlight, and because adulting is hard cookies, I just thought that that was a really cute little label for the cookie box. Okay, so we're going to bring in the dies that are part of this set. By buying the bundle, you actually get the stamp set and the dies, and it's going to save yourself 10%, so it's a really great saving. I'm using the second largest in the Stitched So Sweetly dies. These are stitched rectangle dies, and that's going to be for our front of the cookie box. Misty Moonlight cardstock here, we're going to actually die cut 3 of the cookies. Now, by placing 3 of these die cuts together, it just pops it up a little bit. It looks really, really good. Now all these items that I'm using today can be found over in my online store. Use the hostess code for the month and I have some wonderful deals for you. Not only do you get bundle tutorials, you'll get a handmade card from me as well, and you can earn yourself some Inky rewards as well, so go over and check those out. So I'm layering the 3 of these cookies together with some Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm even doing the little dots for the eyes. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's not too bad, and I highly recommend it. I think it looks really good just sitting up there with that little eye crossed. So we have the 2020 to 2022 in colours in the designer series paper, and I've gone with the words, but you could use whatever you like. It comes in 4 different designs, and it just breaks up all that colour. Now I'm just laying down all my 4 cookies there. And I find it's easier to lay them down, and then I'm picking one up, adding a little bit of glue down, and then I'll pick those 3 up and add a little bit of glue down onto that other one. And then I've got my right positioning. Popping it up with some dimensionals because it always looks good popped up. And then we're just multi-purposing gluing the cookies down. It doesn't need any pop-up there. Next up, I'm going to add some of that 2020 to 2022 in colour ribbon in the Misty Moonlight, and I'm using the cheats method, laying it across, and then I'm just using some tear and tape on the back end just to secure that ribbon down. Okay, popping the box together, it goes together really easily. All the score lines are there. Now the inside is food grade, so you want to make sure that the shiny piece is what you're using on the inside of your pizza boxes. So we have the belly band here. This is Misty Moonlight cardstock, and I'm just placing it around. I want to make sure that it's not super tight because we want to be able to pull that belly band off and on. So once I have my crease lines, I'm just making sure that they're all even. and it lines up so it's not all skew with. I'm going to pop a little bit of tear and tape on both those edges there, and that'll make sure it's really well secured. Testing it to make sure it slides on and off really well. Lastly, I'm just going to pop some tear and tape down and secure it to the front of the box, and there we have it. This is super cute, super easy to create, and one that I think someone would love to receive. Oh, before we go, let's pop some Winker Stella on. I forgot completely about that, but Winker Stella on the cookies, so beautiful. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's beautiful project. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. I will be doing this again on my Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, please do that. I'll have a link in the description of this video, because I'm definitely going to be doing this challenge again. It was so much fun, so thank you for everyone who took part. I'll be back with another fun video very soon for you, and hopefully you can join me. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.